Wait, can you get sued for drawing that one famous mouse? What if you copy a famous painting? Can AI steal your art? Artists, listen up, because today we're tackling copyright laws in the art world, so you don't accidentally break them. Don't worry, I'm not a lawyer, but I am an artist who's done a lot of research, so you don't have to. What is copyright and when does it apply? Here's the deal. Copyright automatically applies the moment you create something original and fixed in a tangible form. Meaning once it's saved, drawn, recorded, or written down, you own the rights to it. Simple, right? But that doesn't mean you can use any image you find online. Let's talk about what you can and cannot do. Can you use other people's art? Just because an image is on the internet does not mean it's free to use. That painting of a cat you found on Pinterest? Copyrighted. That anime fan art? Copyrighted. Even if you redraw it, it's still legally theirs. So how do you know what's actually okay to use? Look for public domain art. These are artworks and images so old the copyright has expired. Think Van Gogh, Monet, Da Vinci, completely free to use. Most countries release work into the public domain 70 years after the creator's death. But check your country's copyright term just to be safe. Another safe option would be copyright-free content. You can find a multitude of resources out there filled with copyright-free content, ranging from songs to pictures to even sound effects. Personally, I use Pixabay and Unsplash on a weekly basis. The terms and services for each platform can differ, but you can easily access and read them at the bottom footer of each website. It then turns to preference as to which platform works best for your needs. Can you sell or post fan art? So how close can fan art be to the real thing before it's a problem? Let's break it down. Posting fan art online is usually tolerated. Many companies even celebrate it. But legally, fan art is still based on someone else's copyrighted character. So here are a few rules to keep you safe. Here's what's usually safe. Sharing fan art for fun or appreciation, not profit. Posting process videos, tutorials, or speed paints. Using hashtags like #fanart, or tagging the creators to show love. Here's what's risky. Using fan art in paid ads, sponsorships, or brand deals. Selling fan art as prints, stickers, or merch without permission. Copying official artwork exactly, and claiming it as your own. Even if companies don't always enforce it, remember, it's still technically their property. Most let it slide when it's respectful and non-commercial. But if you start profiting, that's when things can get tricky. Question: what if you're making money from ad revenue on a YouTube video where you draw fan art? Let's say you post a video on YouTube of you drawing fan art of your favorite show, and that video earns ad revenue. Are you safe? Probably, but not always. Most big companies won't take down your video if you're just making ad revenue. But if your video blows up or you start making prints, that's when legal teams step in. Some big companies are known for aggressively protecting their IP, but other companies like Sega actively encourage fan creation. How close can fan art be to the real thing? The closer your art looks to the official version, the riskier it is. If you add your own twist, like redesigning outfits, mixing styles, or making it a parody, it's usually safer. If you're worried, check if the company has a fan content policy on their website. Some even have special licenses you can buy to legally sell fan art. Pro tip: look up company name plus fan art policy before selling your art. Ever had your art stolen online? It sucks, but here's what you can do to protect it. Here are 3 ways to protect your art. Number 1, watermark your work. Number 2, use reverse image search. Number 3, copyright registration. For serious cases, you can go online and register your copyright. For most artists, posting your work publicly with a timestamp is enough. But if you're doing big business, registering your copyright makes it easier to fight legal battles. What about AI? AI art is a legal gray area for now. The law hasn't caught up yet, but here's the current situation. Purely AI-generated images with no meaningful human input can't be copyrighted. But if you significantly guide or edit the AI's work, that human input might count as authorship. What if AI was trained on your artwork? Many AI models are trained by scraping publicly available images online, sometimes including copyright artworks. Though, newer tools are trying to change that. Let's talk about AI art theft, because yes, AI can scrape your work off the internet without permission. Right now, there's no built-in protection stopping AI from using your work. But we do have some tools at our disposal. Glaze is a free AI proofing tool. Glaze is a tool from the University of Chicago that adds invisible distortions to your artwork. AI can't see them, but humans can still enjoy your art. Nightshade, AI data poisoning tool. This one is wild. It actually tricks AI into misreading your art. So if it tries to learn from your work, the AI model gets corrupted. Adding metadata and invisible watermarks. These are websites like Imatag that lets you embed a hidden watermark into your image so you can prove it's yours. Use a timestamp. Adding a timestamp helps prove ownership, but it doesn't legally register the copyright. Think of it as proof, not protection. Bonus, websites like Pixie and TinEye help track stolen images online. AI might be powerful, but artists are fighting back. If you have any questions or something I haven't touched on, drop a comment below. This video is for educational purpose only and not legal advice. If you're dealing with a copyright issue, talk to a qualified lawyer.